Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 19th. Screen recording. Just watching the pre-market shorting opportunities. Just kind of going over what's happened so far, and we will see what we got going this morning. Got a couple from overnight hours pushing. Kind of playing around with my screens again. I'll get my scanner turned on here. Go to trade ideas. Get this opened up.
BIVI. TSS. BIVI. BIVI. MSS.
BIVI it looks pretty good. Last night the locates were 4 cents a share. This
Test.
morning
MSS.
they are 25 cents a share and reg show, so single use.
MSS. BIVI. MSS. RCON.
MSS. Let's look at RCON. That one's popping up.
MSS.
It's definitely not popping up. It's
MSS.
gap down.
TGL.
Oh, it did go up a little bit.
MSS.
Let's look at MSS
TNON.
locates to see if it's going to be a play.
FFAI.
20 cents a share. Nope.
INFQ.
We're just looking for something that is not
Cast.
super expensive.
MSS. FFAI. RCON.
Let's see what RCON costs.
Action happening in TGL, RCO, and alert, spiking 15%. CAST steady progression. BIBI alerting 10%.
200 shares at 5/10 of a penny, and then 300 shares at 20 cents each. You could
Cast.
see I traded it last night.
FFAI. MSS.
$2.87 looking good. ZNB is picking up.
ZNB.
ZNB. We've traded that one before.
ZNB.
Don't really need TWG right now, so let's pop up CNB and just look real quick. Ooh. Color Network.
FFAI.
Color Star Technology. See what locates are on it. We've traded this one several times before, so we're gonna check that out quick.
EYPT. ZNB. MSS.
5/10 of a penny. I'm gonna just locate
ZNB.
those. Even if I don't get a trade on it, I'm willing to throw away $2.50. Ooh, current monthly pivot at 310. Let's add it to this chart. Once we get a trade that I would like to take, then we'll switch back over to the lower
ZNB.
time frame, just one chart.
ZNB.
That's current monthly pivot, missed at 8.
TNON. EJH. Kids.
Let's do a starter.
BIVI.
100
RCON.
shares.
TNON. TWG.
ZNB is on the move.
KTCC. ZNB. ZNB. Cast.
RSI was at 90, so I was willing to just take a little bit.
BIBI making progress.
Not working out yet. Did pop to the 236.
ZNB.
ZNB alert exploding 30%.
Definitely the front side of the move.
BIVI.
IIFC.
ZNB pulling back.
TGL is gaining.
TNON.
Zoom in just a little bit so we can see this closer.
ZNB is catching attention. Access is on the move.
Cancel. That one didn't fill. I tried that short right at VWAP. Don't really like my entry, so I'm just gonna cover. My entry was 264 on that first pullback.
BIVI.
And then
ZNB.
it went up like it after it had touched.
MSS.
Let's switch over. So after it had touched, I got in on this candle, this one. So it was coming down. You can't see RSI on here.
TNON.
Let me switch RSI to the top. Just so we have a better...
MSS.
I don't know if I can do that.
TNON.
Is on the radar. BIVI alert up 10%.
Let's just do this.
TNON.
Don't really need the top right now. So we'll kind of look at it right here.
ABCL.
So right here, after it hit, RSI was at 83 on the 1 minute. So it touched and then started to reject, and I shorted
Serve.
in this 1 minute
TGL.
candle as it came back to VWAP, assuming we would have a round trip right away. But what ended up happening
TNON.
was the RSI picked back up a little bit more, and then it went back above VWAP,
TNON.
went
ZNB.
over the current monthly pivot, but didn't hold above. So my thought process was, as it's showing that it wants to stay up. It doesn't want to do an empire
ZNB.
move or round trip right away.
TGL.
I just covered after it came back below the 5 EMA in this candle.
Cast.
So I just covered. I pretty much covered my locates. I only did 100 shares that first time. I didn't like it,
TNON.
so now I
TNON.
still have my 500 shares ready. Just because I didn't like the way it was reacting. The RSI was high enough to point that it was going to start retracing. But it's not ready yet, so
ABCL.
I'm going to set alerts on it.
ZNB.
And what I'm going to watch for is it going to go
ZNB.
up a lot more, or is it going to start losing momentum after it makes a new high? One thing I want to do too is see what the
ZNB.
biggest 1 minute candle is on the chart to know what I am going to be risking.
ZNB.
So right now it's 83 cents a share, or 83 cents is the candles, the biggest 1 minute candle so far. So for me, that would have to be my risk. So right now, if I got in it, I would have to be willing to risk 80 cents, so 420. So what's that 420?
ZNB.
So right now this would be my risk,
ZNB.
and it's pretty much gonna just knock it out if I would have re-entered. It's moving up so fast that we're missing. Like if you go to the 3 minute, it's like $1. So dollar 80 cents to $1 is the expected move. And we are getting good volume coming in. So this one's definitely not the one to trade right now because it's getting all the attention. It's number 3 on the gainers channel.
TGL.
BIVI is still number 1. TNON. Number 2.
ZNB,
Oh, my little picture's in the way. I'll move this to the middle. I just want to just see how this is playing out. I really like this symbol.
RCON,
We've traded this
ZNB.
one plenty of times to know that this one usually does what we
VIVI.
want it to do. As you can see, the droppiness
ZNB.
is great. Like we're talking every 4-hour candles a retracement. So the droppiness on this one's like a 90 score for me. So this is like the number 1 trade of the day that I'm watching. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be long trading it, but I don't trust it for a long like I do for a short. Like I would feel uncomfortable
ZNB.
getting in long. Even if I would have gotten that hold of the VWAP 5 EMA, I probably wouldn't have trusted it to take a long.
TNON,
And we can switch back to the
TNON,
big chart so we
ZNB.
can look at what's going on. So ZNB is there. BIVI is
ZNB.
holding right below VWAP and my long
ZNB.
indicator. It's still showing strength. It's not showing weakness. MSS is showing weakness. There's gaps below. But the locates are too expensive. Yeah, locates are 15 cents.
CGL,
The profit potential is like 60 cents at the
ZNB.
most. So definitely not a trade for me. ZNB, here it is. This is like the 420 area. That's the area that I was watching for because that was the biggest 1-minute candle move. It still has volume. Like we're talking 50 to 250,000 shares per 1-minute candle. So that's plenty of volume to trade it. And I would expect this one just to
Kids,
really fly just because of
RCON,
how the market's been reacting to these different
ZNB,
Chinese names.
ZNB, HKIT, ZNB,
HKIT, we've traded that one before.
ZNB,
There's 440. We'll move the chart again so we can watch it. I'll just move it.
Benzinga Pro Squawk has reconnected.
Oh, now we're reconnected to Benzinga.
SLE,
BIVI is showing weakness again. I think ZNB is taking the attention, but the locates were still too expensive.
Locate offered.
Let's see what they are now. 30
ZNB.
cents a share. Definitely not going to trade it.
HKIT,
ZNB grinding higher.
ZNB, RCON, ZNB, ZNB.
GHL is moving well.
LGHL, we've traded that one before. I'm just gonna look off to the
CNB.
side. See how much it's moved. 17%.
ZNB.
65 cents a share. Or 65 cents is
BTDR.
its current price.
Kids.
Just see if it looks like it's... So not very much volume.
TGL.
Cheap stock, not a lot of volume. ZNB went up to $5. Now we'll see if it wants to hold 5 or reject. Kind of looks like it's just gonna blast through it again.
ZNB.
RCON is trying to show strength. That 1 minute candle popped. BIVI is turning out perfect, but those locates, that's too expensive.
TNON.
Does have gaps below in the 90 cent area, so there is 70 cents of profit, but it would have to be $1.50 for me to justify.
GHL. TWG.
CMB will give scalping
RCON.
opportunities, but it's showing a real
ZNB.
strength. Seeing how it's 70 cents above VWAP right now. And holding the
ZNB.
5 EMA. That pink line is the 5 EMA.
Kids.
It's just an orderly uptrend. This is the 9, this is the 5, this is the 20. Or 21. So it's like they're all in order and they're spreading apart. So until they start crossing,
RCON.
I don't think I'm gonna take a trade, even if there's a scalp opportunity, because the upside potential is a lot greater than the downside drop. BIVI is rolling over.
Kids.
Oh, kids?
HCWB.
Let's do
ZNB.
kids. It's a lot.
TGL. ZNB.
Last Thursday had a reverse split.
TNON.
Set the current monthly pivot at 6. Did you just tag the current monthly pivot? No, ghost pivot.
TNON. ZNB.
Current monthly pivot's $12.17 on kids.
TNON.
It's still achievable.
ZNB.
Has a missed monthly pivot at 28.54. Current monthly pivot 13.22. I don't know if I would want to take a trade on kids, even though that was a great scalp opportunity.
ZNB. TNON.
ZNB worth monitoring.
ZNB. Kids.
It's like it's 20 cents below VWAP now. All the indicators are crossing. Probably really expensive locates.
Locate offered.
2 cents, so not terrible. But that was a missed opportunity for a scalp. I definitely wouldn't hold that one very long because of it being reverse split and being way below the current monthly pivot.
Kids.
700,000 share float.
TGL. TNON. TNON. Kids.
No, shares are locates are 50 cents a share now on ZNB. I located for 5/10 of a penny.
Cast.
It's another reason to hold off on ZNB. There will be an opportunity to trade it, even if I have to wait longer.
Cast. Cast.
Cast is popping up again. Yeah, KIDZ, that was a good scalp opportunity.
Kids.
It's probably gonna crash hard now. The day's lows, $4. So you still got 60 cents. Yesterday's low.
INLF.
Action happening in
INLF.
Kids.
edging higher.
Ooh. Wow.
NLF
BRNX.
8 cents.
ZNB. ZNB. BRNX.
5 cents a share, INLF.
INLF. SLE.
Let's pull that one up. Holy smokes. That is an opportunity. But it's reg show. Dilution tracker is great. Let's switch it so you can
Kids.
see. It's everything we want on a dilution tracker. Million share float.
BIBI. INLF.
ZNB consistent bid.
INLF.
Gaps below. Above the current and the ghost pivot.
ZNB.
It's
ZNB.
gonna crash hard. Yep. There's your scalp opportunity at 6. I would be ready to pop back out if it doesn't stay below VWAP.
INLF. ZNB. Cast.
It would have been worth it. It's just that it was 6 cents a share and they were reg show, so single use. Whenever it's a reg show stock, I like to have
INLF.
higher confirmation on the backside just because I want to hold it a little longer. But this one might just fall through all the gap fills.
TGL. INLF. TNON. Antat. TNON.
TNON's trying for $10 again.
HKIT.
CAST uptrend intact.
ZNB is the #1 stock of the day now, so it's like
VIVI.
it is something that I'm being aware of.
WXM.
TNON.
ZNB move continues.
TNON.
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 Breakdown of
WHER.
$4, I probably would start a position again.
INLF.
Bill.
Cast.
So there's my starter.
Cast.
Are we going to go down to 360? If it pops back up, I'm just covering it.
MSS.
MSS bid holding.
Went right down to the
ZNB.
support level. Looks like it's going to hold, so I covered. I just wanted to take the trade that's most obvious. It's the first candle to fail VWAP. And INLF is turning out perfect. There's my alert that ZNB is now bearish. Yeah, it's gonna keep going, but I still have the shares available to trade
Cast.
it.
ZNB.
INLF alert down 15%.
TNON.
Let's see what's taking the attention. TNON's taking the attention. Okay, yeah, so
WXM.
it's breaking 1050. I expect it to break the high of the day now. This one, 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago,
WXM.
it went from,
ZNB.
I think it was $4 a share, $3 a share, to $138 a share.
TNON.
So this one definitely has
TNON.
his
WXM.
history of flying.
RCON.
There it
TNON.
goes. Let's play with it and do 10 shares long.
Bill.
If
WXM.
we can continue higher, I'll just start covering.
WXM.
WXM jumped 11 cents.
We get to 1150 would be my first target.
MSS. TNON. WXM. WXM. WXM.
WXM, $6 a share. Let's put it in cast spot. Or BIVI. 618 was the 200.
TNON.
It might have changed, but I want to watch TNON real
TNB.
quick.
TNON is moving well.
TNON.
See if we can get 1150 and we'll
TNON.
cut half.
WXM.
VSME.
Cast.
I think that's a really old signal. WXM is breaking out.
WXM.
Really would like to see TNN hit 1150. It's kind of stalling.
TGL.
It's still holding above the 5 EMA. Now it's at 5 EMA.
INLF.
See if we can get a slight
TNON.
bounce here off the 5.
CXAI.
Bill.
CNB.
The 5 and the 9. See if we can hold above it. Wow, WXM.
CNB.
Shouldn't be playing with 10 shares of TNON and should be paying attention to WXM. $6 to 470. Wow, where are you at? Jeez, that's a full round trip. Definitely looking at the wrong stock for sure. Wow. That was awesome.
TNON.
Canceled.
See if I can just
CNB.
get out at break even.
Canceled.
GURE.
64 is break even.
MSX making progress.
Don't like what it's doing. But it is holding, or it's at above VWAP. It's not holding above the 5. It's at the 9.
TNON.
Bill.
Go get another cup
Bill.
of coffee, so
Bill.
I'll be right back.
MSS. SLE. TNON. SLE. TNON. ZNB. ZNB. RDAC. 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 RDAC.
Forgot to start my coffee pot.
RDAC.
RDAC alert exploding 30%.
RDAC, RDAC. We've traded that before. Let us check it out. No. No, we haven't traded that before. That is a
RDAC.
SPAC. So, no, not trading it. Let's just look at the history of WXM and see how sad it is that we didn't take a trade on it. It was 24 cents a share, but it was justifiable probably because of the move.
RDAC alert 70%.
No. I probably wouldn't even have located it. That was a great move, though.
CDTG.
It was more than 10%. See, RDAC, acquisition. No, no, no.
TNON.
DAC is worth watching.
ZNB. ZNB.
ZNB is an active mover. ZNB buyers in control.
ZNB. RDAC.
You can see it on this 4-hour chart. So, blank check companies start out at $10. There's $10. SPACs, special acquisitions.
RDAC.
Definitely a no. And then we have this. Just you can see I wrote SPAC on it back here.
PWCM.
It's like that is a big, big, big no. I don't trade SPACs, and I will not trade SPACs.
CAST trending higher.
It's like no FOMO for me on trading a SPAC ever.
RDAC.
and CAG.
TNON.
Kids definitely was a
RDAC.
great one. INLF was a great one. Filled both of the gaps.
DWCM.
WXM's going for the $4 level that I put on the chart.
ZNB, no selling pressure.
ZNB.
NEXR.
TGL.
ZNB still showing strength. It's still above VWAP.
ZNB.
I did 2 scalps so far on it. Definitely don't want to get on the wrong side of the move
ZDTG.
on that one.
RDAC. TX. ZNB.
CAST momentum. Holding. ZNB alert exploding 10%.
MSS.
RDAC alert destroyed 15%.
TNON. TGL.
ZNB alert exploding 10%.
ZNB.
ZNB.
Wow.
ZNB engine higher.
RDAC is proving to be irrational like normal on a SPAC.
DAC.
Well, ZNB's gonna try to be a hero and go for 5.
DWCM. GURE. BIVI.
BIV I stair stepping up.
MSS.
RDAC alert tanking 15%.
RDAC.
RDAC is an active mover.
TWG. TWCM.
ZNB, move is clean. MSS, no weakness.
BIVI. TNON.
RDAC is worth watching.
RDAC.
RDAC.
ZNB.
RDAC alert up 10%.
Wow. Our DSC is back to 1280. It was just at 990. Definitely 100% SPAC move.
C price stabilizing.
TWG. ZNB.
ZNB uptrend intact.
MX.
MSS. TGL.
RDAC alert parabolic 25%. MSS, no weakness.
TNON. RDAC.
RDAC is worth watching. RDAC alert surging 40%.
RDAC.
RDAC.
ZNB alert collapsing 10%.
RDAC. RDAC.
TWG.
CNB's given me another opportunity here. So I'm going to take another starter again.
Bill.
I'll close it if it gets back above the 5 EMA. I'll give back some profit, but it's like this is a, if it breaks down VWAP, then I'll take the 25-cent drop gain.
CMB, step by step.
Yeah, it's not ready.
Bill.
TNON.
Canceled.
ZNB.
TNON. BIVI. RDAC.
RDAC popped 13 cents.
RDAC.
RDAC.
RDAC 1655. You'll get smoked on a short on that thing. 1730. Okay, let's just put it up on the chart so we can watch the show. Grab the popcorn.
ZNB.
VIVI buyers not done. CNB gradual climb.
MSS.
CNB $4.39 maybe.
CNB. TGL.
RDAC is in play.
ABLB.
VIVI.
RDAC alert up 10%.
ZJYL. ZNB. TNON. RDAC.
RDAC trend developing. ZNB persistent bid.
CJYL.
CJYL.
ZNB alert rallying 10%.
No, Jim, I'm just seeing your comment. Not yet. I'm ready to start walking. Usually about 5:30 is when I start walking. I'm messing with my trade ideas scanner.
RDAC alert dumping 10%.
TGL. RDAC.
RDAC.
Oh man, I not paying attention to ZNB. It still really isn't ready yet.
MSS.
Move confirmed in RDAC.
Yeah, RDAC. It's what we want, but not in a SPAC. It's like I don't know. Let's just for fun, we're just gonna see how much the locates are. It's probably like $1.80, $2 a share. No shares available.
DAC. MSS.
ZJY alert.
Why do you look at AXIC? AIXC. Yeah, it's so last night I said it looks like it's gonna hold the $1.20 area because that was the gap fill, and it's still holding. It doesn't mean that it can't break down, but it is definitely not ready.
RDAC alert surging 20%.
SKK.
RDAC is a solid move.
RDAC.
BCAR.
1950. Oh, you are spectacular.
ZMV alert.
MSS.
Well, I got my second cup of coffee. Now I'm gonna try to walk my 3 miles.
RDAC.
I didn't realize I didn't have my scanner audio turned on. So it's on now. You should be able to hear what my scanner says, why my mic's off.
TGL. TNON. RDAC. VNRX.
Good morning.
TWG.
Banking market update. S&P futures up 1.75. The Dow futures down 20. Nasdaq is up 7.50. Crude is up $1.16 at $85.22. Gold down $11.80 at $44.0680. Bitcoin futures down
SKK.
285 at 64,430. Coming up this morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, the NBA Mortgage Market Index. At 10:30, crude and gasoline inventories. At 1 p.m., the 20-year bond auction. And at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the FOMC meeting minutes. Coming up at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, earnings from LOW, Lowe's Companies. At 6:30, TGT
BCAR.
Target. At 7 a.m., ADI Analog Devices. VIK Viking Holdings.
VNRX.
ZIM Zim. At 7:30, TJX
CNV.
TJX Companies.
MSS. TGL. ZNB. RDAC. RDAC. RDAC.
Phil.
MSS.
Phil.
CYAB. ZNB. TWG. AZI.
Phil. Just scalping ZNB. Just little trades. Trying to see if I can catch the drop below VWAP. I don't know if it's ready yet, but I only have 25 shares on right now. I did have like 125 and was thinking maybe go bigger, but it just
ZNB.
doesn't seem like it's ready yet. It's the number one stock of the day
MSS.
besides RDAC, so RDAC really isn't a play. So I'm just messing around with ZNB since I got locates for so cheap that If I can get trades in and out, then I'll take what I can get.
TWG. ZNB. IMNN. RDAC. AZI. AZI. ASPC.
Locate offered.
ZNB.
So on AZI, 8 days ago, they announced that they're doing a strategic asset of exposure to SpaceX stock, which they're in the auto. Are they in the automotive?
VIVI.
Yeah, new car sales, auto parts, auto accessories, automotive insurance. So basically, they're just saying they're buying stock in the same sector that they are. Let's see what locates are.
TNON.
Locate offered.
2/10 of a penny. I'll locate 500 just in case there's a trade on it.
RDAC.
Over here multitasking, walking, drinking coffee, and trading. I'd like to see AZI hit the current monthly pivot, which is $1.50, and then do a round trip from there,
ASPC.
which I think that would be around 30%.
ASPC.
That's $1.60. Current monthly pivot.
ASPC, A SPAC 3 acquisition, getting a pop here.
On
Alpha
foul.
Sandy Papa Charlie.
ASPC, another
MSS.
SPAC. Well, AZI didn't want to make the move up before it started crashing. And I'm not gonna chase it, so I spent a
SKK.
$1.30 for a chance to get a trade on it, but not gonna be trading it now, I don't think.
RDAC.
I'm thinking that the SPACs are making a comeback, so we'll
ZNB.
probably be seeing quite a few of those.
TGL.
I'll show you ASPC. See, there it is. There's that label. SPAC. Well, AZI. That was decent. 40 to $1.05. I would have taken it. But the problem was it was only up
CYAB.
16%. It's like just needed to reach just a little bit higher. And then it would have been just what I was looking for.
RDAC. TNON. TGL.
RDAC, Rising Dragon acquisition, shares popping here. It'll have 21.23 now, about $19. Closed at $5.85. Company had merger agreement that was never completed. Now shares trading sharply higher in the pre-market. That's Romeo Delta Alpha Charlie.
ASPC.
Might get a chance on AZI. Looks like it's coming back up to green.
TNON. ZNB. RDAC. TWG. TGL. ZNB.
Well, we might be getting our move on ZNB finally. We're at VWAP. So we'll
AZI.
see. I just flipped to this one so you can see what it's doing.
TNON.
Watching AZI here.
ZNV.
It's looking like it's gonna do a retracement with the possibility of getting up there to the $1.60 area now. So we'll see what it does.
BCAR. SKK. AZI. AZI.
There's a touch of $1.50.
SKHY, SK Hynix shares trading up about $9 at 164.55 now in the pre-market. The company earlier announcing a 40 approval to repurchase and fully cancel 40 trillion won worth of its own shares. That's Sandy Kilo
MSS.
Hotel Yankee.
RDAC.
And now is when I wish I had a little more size on ZNB.
ZNB.
But the locates being so expensive that I would rather just take some smaller scalps on it with the possibility of the breakdown to the $3.15 area, like down here at the current monthly pivot. So I'll just let that one ride. I'm getting ready to see what AZI is gonna do.
Fill.
BCAR.
Tiny position. Let's see if we can get a breakdown through VWAP. And then the 521 cross would be what I'm looking for. If not, I'll just cover it and then wait. Wait some more. It's like taking that touch of the current monthly pivot probably would have been the signal to get in. And then this is like just a small retracement trade. See if we can get down to like $1.13
TGL.
and then break down the bullish trend If it can't, then I'll just cover it and wait for a better entry.
AZI. AFJK.
See if we do the move now.
SKK. RDAC.
AFJK popping here now. Alpha Foxtrot Julia Kilo. Another
AFJK.
SPAC.
Another SPAC. There it was. So I'm not going to add because I didn't get an ad right below the 21, but my target's 13.
ZNB.
So if we bounce off of 13, then I'll
AFJK.
cover. But if we drop through 13, then I'll hold. So holding, still holding, still holding. It
Fill.
jumped.
Fill.
So that's when I covered. It didn't want to keep falling. Still showing bullish support. Maybe if we can get up and do like a system 2 where we test VWAP and then start another dip.
TNON. RDAC.
ZNB's making a nice move down. See if we can get down here to the 315 area. But I'm just doing scalps on AZI. I want to see if it can get back up here to the bear signal stop out, and then take another dip down to the 13 area again. But I'll just take a scalp off of it. It doesn't have a lot of volume right now. Current candle volume's 132,000 shares. Yeah, these candles back here were like 500,000. So at the high, they were like 500,000 shares. So that's something to remember. Yeah, I like ZNB,
ZNB.
grinding lower. Hopefully we get a nice fall here.
TNON.
I don't have very many shares on. It's just being in the trade with the super cheap locates and
RDAC.
with the expectation that it's still number 3 right now at 67%.
AZI.
So it still can make a big move. Really, it's number 2 because
NER.
RDAC is a SPAC. So, all right, AZI. Are we going to get another touch of the ghost pivot and the current monthly pivot? So the ghost pivot's at 158. Current
AFJK.
monthly pivots at 149. So the rejection of $1.50 would be what I would be looking for. So we'll see if we can get that. If we don't, then I would be just looking for a below VWAP continuation play down and a new low of the day, which would be like 90 cents. So basically, Jim, it's calling out TON. Usually when it's the guy's voice, it's because it has a wide spread. Like if it's making like a 4 or 5% move, like bouncing around, you see how it popped back up right there in that candle. That's why it's calling it out. It's because it made that jump. Basically, it's just like a heads up, like, hey, you're getting a little irrational again. And then like it's above my bear indicator, so it's
RDAC.
showing bullish now.
MSS.
So I would expect it to start see how the 5 EMA and the 21 and the 9 are lined up to go upward. If it can hold this, I would expect it to start trending back up again.
AFJK. AZI.
AZI, we're doing the same thing. We got the 5 over the 9 over the 21 over VWAP on this one. So this one's showing stronger. Still hasn't gotten a ton of volume. It has fairly good volume.
ZNB.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. I gotta do some more adjustments. Like I'm gonna try to like have if and because if it made a big move, it's like retaining the move as an upward move when it's downward. Right, well we can eliminate this SPAC. Let's put
AZI.
INLF so we can cry a little bit
RDAC.
on how nice that one was.
ZNB. TNON, MSS.
Let's put MSS here. I don't know if I'm gonna trade MSS, but it's just one to look at. It's at the
Coming up,
highs
LOW, Lowe's companies at
after
6 a.m.
hours
expecting
yesterday.
$4.14 Lima Oscar whiskey. Target TGT coming up at 6:30.
AFJK.
There's the little irrational, all the indicators aligned move on AZI.
MSS.
It's getting some top wicking candles, so it's not showing strength yet, but all the indicators are lined up
RDAC.
for a pop on AZI.
AFJK, SKK. ZNB. ASPC. MSS. ONFOW. BIVI. ASPC, TGL. AFJK.
YJ, Yunji getting a small pop here. Yankee Juliet.
MSS, ZNB. AFJK. YJ. MSS. BIVI.
YJ shares continuing higher now. $2.13.
TNON. RCON. RDAC. YJ. YJ. AZI. CYAB. ZNB. MSS.
$4.40 reported by Lowe's, LOW, Lima Oscar Whiskey. The estimate was $4.34 on the $4.23 on the adjusted number. Sales of $26 billion. The estimate was $26.16 billion. That's slightly short for LOW. EL Estee Lauder reported 39 cents. The estimate was 32 cents on the adjusted number. Sales of $3.63 billion. The estimate was $3.54 billion. So that's a beat for Estee Lauder. IBM connects its first modular cryogenic systems in milestone toward fault-tolerant quantum computing. That is India Bravo Michael.
ZNB. RDAC.
Shares of Estee Lauder are popping here on that earnings report. Shares of Lowe's Corporation, Lowe's companies down about $1 on that mixed report.
VRCA. TNON. RDAC.
Locate offered. Locate offered.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it!
SKK. YJ. TNON. YJ.
Back to
YJ
the
getting another pop
AZI.
here.
Phil.
Benji. $2.40.
Looking for it to fail $1.13 again. YJ is taking attention.
MSS.
Similar price, similar area. They're both Chinese stocks.
ZNB.
I'd like to see AZI dip to $1.13 and then continue dropping, but if it doesn't, then I'll just cover.
BIVI. TNON.
There's that
RDAC.
spike to $10 that I was thinking TNON would do since it was holding the EMAs in order 5, 9, and 21. Just to spike up to VWAP, so that was like a trade that I would expect. Yeah, Cask needs to get thrown off a cliff for sure. Let's pull that one up. The problem is it's just what it's done in the past and how it reacts just isn't something that I have had good luck with.
MSS.
It's like this big move and then this drain
RDAC.
downward. So that's something you have to look at. The EMAs are lined up again on cast, so and it's at VWAP, so you can expect strength
TGL.
versus weakness. Doesn't mean it's going to hold, but at the moment it's strength.
YJ.
And then YJ, I'm just waiting for something very irrational. I have locates.
ZNB.
They were 0.2 of a penny, so it's like it's a 1 million share float. So for me, it's like, yeah, I'll throw $1.25 away just for the chance for it to make a move like it did 2 Fridays ago on the 7th, or it went to like $12. So AZI breaks down 113 and continues. I'll add to the trade. YJ's just kind of bouncing around. Like it's still, all the indicators are pointing up still, so it's not like showing any weakness yet. It's just kind of
ZNB.
bouncing around like a 20-30 cent range. ZNB, if it comes back up to VWAP, I'm just going to cover.
YJ.
Now YJ is below all the indicators, but still in a bullish trend.
MSS. ZNB. RDAC. TGL. TNON.
X.
Gotta go upstairs to get another glass of water.
YJ.
There we go,
XCLB Excel
YJ.
Brands filed prospectus supplement for offering of about $3 million
There's the
worth of common
bullish
stock.
move
X-ray
that I was
Ecolima Bravo.
talking about. How I'm just waiting.
RDAC.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna miss the top on a lot of trades and not get a scalp, blah blah blah, but
YJ.
I'm going for a more confirmed down move. Like, you can scalp these when it gets high RSI. Like right now it's only 73. Like, it's not even irrational really yet. Like if it gets to 90, yeah, you could go for a scalp, but
TNON.
73 is not even unheard of. Like that's very common. So it's not something that you need to um, think you're missing out on a trade. Because if you look in the at the chart history and see that it can go to $12 a share, it's like this is no move yet. Like it's not. It's like it hasn't even moved. It's only 43% right now, so
ZNB.
it's really not that big of a move compared to what it did on the 7th. Yeah, and MACD is still strong. Like the 3-minute MACD is like straight up.
TWCM.
It's like a 45. It's just climbing the whole time. And it shows in the chart pattern too right now. It went up sideways, held the 21. Now it's bouncing off VWAP and shooting upward. Like you should just be taking these as long trades. Like yeah, hold in VWAP, start entering a position as it spikes, add, stalls out, cover. Now it's like, ooh, yeah, it's gonna fall. No, doesn't it have to fall? It can drop to the 9 and then curl right back off the 9 and shoot up to $3.
YJ. TNON. MSS. RDAC. YJ.
Yep, there's the move. So if it comes back down to the 9 and holds, I'm going to start a long position just for entertainment purposes. And TNON's over $10 again. YJ is the 4th gainer on the
Cast.
gainers list if you eliminate RDAC. Like this is a pullback, hold of the 9, and then shoot back up.
VRCA. YJ. MSS.
Yeah, Jim, I agree. Like it's hard sometimes to switch your mindset is because you're just hyper focusing on shorting.
BIVI.
VI is still at $1.50. Locates are too expensive for me to get interested in it. Now let's see what we do here at 250. Is it going to hold 250 or is it going to start dropping? If we get,
QH.
like, we still have the 21 at VWAP, so for me, it's like I'm just watching this area to see if it's going to hold up, get some more volume for an
TNON.
up move. If it does, then I'll get in a long
ZNB.
and then just go for a small 10-cent move.
TGL.
See, it's holding
Fill.
there. So I have it set for a 10-cent take profit. If I get the move, that's great. If it starts failing, then I'll just cover.
Redactor. QH. Redactor. RDAC. TGL. QH.
Fill.
ZNB.
There's the 10
YJ.
cents. So that's all I wanted to do. Like, I know it's going to probably go up further. That was 20 cents then. So I was in at 240. But that was
MSS.
just like a typical VWAP bounce, hold of the 21, trade long. It's just inverted of what we look for. Like if you inverted this chart, it'd be a system 2. So let's do that. See how it inverted, it touched VWAP and then it was rejecting. So that would be an entry. But it's basically how you have to think. You have to think polar opposites. Like what would be your long, what would be your short? And just start with small size until you're comfortable with your trade that you understand. It's like, yeah, this is where I would get in. Yeah, this is where I want to get out. Long trades usually are a scalp for me almost every
TNON.
time, unless it's like a real company. But for a short, it's like I'm willing to hold it because the chart pattern shows that down move always dominates. So even if I have to hold through a unrealized loss, then it'd be like,
TGL.
okay, well, I can get back out with a break even at least. versus going long and then it just
ZNB.
does a move like this. You go long at VWAP expecting it to go higher and you just hold for a new high of the day and then it just
YJ.
drops on you, then you're not gonna make it.
YJ.
But yeah, there's the new high of the day on YJ. Still strong, like a short play for me would be below my
MSS.
bullish trend. It's like I would just take a scalp down to it, and then if it produces a great signal and it's dropping hard through it, then I would add to a short to get the
TNON.
gap fill as a final target. It's like that would be a
PWCM.
40-cent profit right there. It's like if it was during regular market hours, after it hit the 10-cent profit, I would have set a flat
RDAC.
or break even on it range with like a target above, like at $4. And then as it's starting to go
TGL.
up, then I would start moving the low range cover up. So now I would be moving it. I probably would move it up here to the 9 at 267.
MSS.
So that would be a 27-cent gain still. It's like the halfway point of this move. And then I would wait. And then if it keeps going, then I'll just keep bumping my take profit up higher and higher and higher. Like if I had, let's say if I had 500 shares, I would take half of it off at this 280 move, and then I would be leaving half for the 265. Yeah, YJ, there really isn't a target above besides the previous. Well, there is the ghost pivot. Ghost pivot at 560. Oops. This button. So we have ghost pivot at 560.
TNON.
I don't think I have. Oh, I have to update.
YJ.
Update the monthly pivot.
VRCA.
Yeah, there's almost $3 now.
Redactor.
Okay, I gotta update my ghost or my monthly pivots. Update ghost pivots. Man, update the 200. Like everything.
Coming up,
needs
Target
updated.
expecting $2.29 gap earnings for TGT, Tango Golf Tango.
It must be super, super, super duper duper high. It's not showing. Why isn't it? Let me reload my 4-hour chart.
HUIZ. HUIZ.
Who's the?
ZNB.
Who's the? Let's see what who's these all about. %18 up, 4 million float, Chinese stock. So let's look at who's
Target reported $4.11 adjusted. The estimate on Target was $2.32, a strong beat for Target. Sales of $26.54 billion. The estimate was $26.1 billion, so that's a beat for Target. Target shares moving on that.
PGL.
VRCA.
We were
TSAA.
watching that one yesterday.
Target right now at
What you doing
$159,
today, little buddy?
up about $6.50 on Target.
Target good
Tango
earnings.
Golf Tango. Small
Ooh,
move in
Uzi, are
Walmart
you gonna
as
be a
well.
gap
WMT
fill?
with
Oh,
that.
you really don't. You're not up enough.
MSS.
What's and I would be covering YJ right now.
EHGO,
What is
Ishalgo,
Uzi's locates?
Zansheng, Senmai to manufacture. EHGO
Locate
California
offered.
exclusive North American
Locate
distributor.
offered.
Echo Hotel Golf
4
Oscar.
thousandths of a
EHGO.
penny. Yeah, so Uzi is very, very, very,
YJ.
very cheap.
OSRH, OSR held
So if
flagged
we can
unusual
get up
NASDAQ trading as
over
stock nears $1
$1.50,
compliance.
then I would be interested in looking at doing a trade on it.
That's Oscar Sandy Romeo Hotel.
VRCA. TNON.
Wow, TGL's got gaps now.
TGL.
I'd like to see it get back to 4. Switch back over. Get it back to $4 area.
PWCNB.
The bearish move.
YJ.
YJ still holding VWAP. Did a dip below the 21 and just above VWAP.
TNON.
I'm still in AZI with 100 shares. My average was $1.21 as it was starting to do this move.
TNON, T9,
I was
moving again
expecting it
now.
to drop
Another
to
pop here. Tango
$1.13
November,
again.
Oscar November.
But then it started holding it. So I'm going to be watching it. I will cover
TNON.
if it gets back above VWAP and holds. So let's look at TNON because it's popping again.
TNON
Oh, yeah.
now at the highs, $11.75.
Oh yeah, you're getting crazy. What
VRCA.
is going on with this candle? Oh, okay. That was weird. Like it was showing like a super thin candle. But yeah, that's what I was looking for, like this hold. And then the pop up through. It did it here. Held, popped up through. Held, popped up. YJ, here's your chance to short it. Below VWAP. I'm gonna see. See if I can get a little bit of it. Like I'm not too excited
RDAC.
about it yet. Okay, back on shorting on my hotkey button. Like a 240 to 229.
YJ. MSS.
If we get another candle that starts down. So there's
Fill.
my entry going for 229. If it keeps dropping through, I'll hold. If not,
ZNB.
I'll cover. Still holding, 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 holding. You're gonna keep holding.
Shares of Lowe's companies off the Lowe's now
PWCM.
following that mixed report from the
Still
company.
holding.
211.55 down about $4
Cover.
Fill.
off the earlier lows. That's Lima
That was a
Oscar
7-cent
Whiskey.
scalp. So for me, that was
Target shares are
a
trading now actually lower again.
easy read.
Hit a high of 159, then pulled back now 146.76
YJ.
for a Target.
It coming down, starting a second red candle below VWAP, starting a position. It didn't hold below the bull trend indicator, so I covered, and now I probably am going to avoid it until it gets
TNON.
back up again.
BRCA.
It's like if you would have taken the failure of 3, which is the whole dollar, that was probably the
RDAC.
entry point without where like with it being above 70 RSI, a failure of $3 is a good indicator to take a trade, but it's not something that I'm willing to do right now, especially on these. Like if it was just a general stock, not a Chinese nano float stock, I probably would take like Silo. Yesterday, Silo, I shorted the high of the day. Like Silo was, let's pull Silo up instead of TGL. So Silo,
TGL.
look at the dilution tracker. So this is the difference in Silo. US, not Chinese, had news, and I was trading it off the news, and I got a 25-cent move, like right here. So, like after it made this big pop, so that was all one candle. The whole move was one candle, and then failure to break 450, failure to break 450, and then started downtrend. So I started a position, and then I set a 25-cent as like a first initial move. And
ZNB.
man, did it just kept on going. It's like
YJ.
Silo was a great trade to watch. Like that move up, and then what I should have done,
BRCA.
which I was at work, so I wasn't really focused on it, because I just set a target and then walked away. But it's like I would, if I could go back, I would sit and do what I do
RDAC.
now, like in the mornings where I'm just waiting. Breaks trend, wait. Still not crossing back up over, wait. So I'm not saying that I would get the whole move because I probably would have covered right here. But that was $1 a share. Jim, I was talking about YJ taking the trade, and then I was just kind of going over Silo, which we'll talk about all these during the regular webinar.
CYAB.
But yeah, YJ, now that it's breaking down the trend, that initial 213 coming down to it.
BIVI. MSS.
230.
TGL.
213 or 113
YJ.
was AZI.
TNON.
TNON getting another pop here. Tango November, Oscar November.
I want to see if this works.
RDAC.
Extended orders can only be routed between 6 a.m. and 7. Oh, Central. I was looking at 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. as
Coming up at 7:30, TJX.
Eastern Standard. Yeah, she's fallen now, but it's not like I'm not chasing it because I got a little bit. And I'm just waiting to see if it's going to
TNON.
stay down. Like it still might be a trade later. Yeah, TNON. Yeah, look at it now. Like that's a scalp.
EHGO.
EHGO getting a pop to the highs now.
EHGO,
Echo Hotel
BIVI.
Golf Oscar.
EHGO, another one.
$2.16. Company
Shiny
had
Mount.
a press release out a
All
few minutes
red.
ago
Dilution tracker.
announcing partnership to manufacture, to distribute Zhongsheng Senmai in California through Temu and Amazon.
Distribution through Temu and Amazon.
That's Echo Hotel Golf Oscar.
All right. Good job, guys. Look at the longer term chart. Great droppiness. Have an alert set above
TGL.
already.
CYAB. YJ.
So it has the current monthly pivot right there.
RDAC.
So if it can get to right around $3, that'd be a good trade.
RDAC moving again. Romeo Delta Alpha Charlie.
TNON is crashing.
Rising Dragon Acquisition. mRNA, Merck and Moderna announced phase 3 Interpath 001
Okay,
trial
let's
of
take TGL
Intismeran,
off and put
Autogene plus
EHGO
Keytruda met
on.
endpoints of recurrence-free survival and distant
So you could do a
Metastasis-free
scalp
survival in
on
patients with completely
EHGO.
resected stage 2B
Didn't get up
for
high enough.
melanoma.
It's
That's
only
Michael Romeo November
10%.
Alpha, Michael Romeo Kilo.
Locate
Moderna
offered.
shares are popping on
0.2
that
of a
news.
penny. We can get up. Moderna news.
MRNX. YJ.
Like EHGO. I want to see it get up to the current monthly pivot.
Moderna shares hitting
MSS.
7106 at the high. Now it's 68.46, up about $5.50 on Moderna, mRNA.
EHGO. EHGO.
Canceled. Wow, it just popped over my order. I was going to go long on EHGO. $220 to $240. That was a good little pop. See if the locates are still cheap. If they are, I'm just going to locate.
Locate offered.
0.8 of penny. Yeah, I'll locate.
RDAC.
No, what are you waiting
It's just
for?
$3.75.
Do it!
I'll take a little scalp to cover locates when I see an entry. Which it's showing pretty strong right now. AZI trades flat right now.
SKK. ZNB. BIVI. TNON.
Here's our
MSS.
spike to current monthly pivot.
Fill. Canceled. Fill. Fill. Fill.
EHGO.
Fill.
So I did a little scalp, $10. EHGO. So that covered the locate cost. So even if I don't get a trade on it, it's a wash. Because I paid $4 for locates, made $10.
TNON. RDAC.
Or made $8.50. So yeah, I don't mind missing it now. I'm gonna cover my ZNB. I just have a feeling that it's gonna decide to do something crazy at 7.
Fill.
I'll cover my AZI because it's at break
Fill.
even. Now I'm gonna go have some coffee. Jim, too many voices in my head, split personalities. Jim, I can like totally zone out and not even hear my scanner when it's going off. Like I was zoned out. I really haven't heard anything besides just EHGO popping up. Like I really can zone out of what's going on. But I'm gonna end the stream here. Going to have coffee, and then we'll be back on for our regular webinar.